Hi gems, it's your girl Ambra and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a holiday glam. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm using my absolutely favorite blue red liquid lip, you guys. Brought to you by Raine. So if you guys have not had an opportunity to purchase from that brand, I highly suggest it. Beautiful pigmented products. I just ordered a palette after Black Friday that I'm super excited about to come in the mail, so definitely make sure to do a video with my first impressions in using it. But if you are interested in how I achieved this holiday glam, keep watching.
Hi Jim, sorry about that. I didn't realize I didn't hit record, but the only thing you missed is that I primed my lids, and the first color that I'm going on my lid with is from the Lime Climb Venice palette in the color Muse. And then on the outer corner, I'm going with that chocolate brown called Icon. And I'm just deepening my outer corners to create some definition before I apply this holiday glam. You guys, I get really excited on this time of year, so sorry if I'm being extra goofy. But I'm just using my Sephora brush here for the outer portion of my lid. Again, as I mentioned, I just wanted to deepen that outer portion before I apply lighter shades, and I'm just going with that same blending brush that I used with Muse to blow out these colors so that there's more of a gradient effect and they don't appear too harsh. And really quickly, I go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Renaissance palette, and I'm using Burnt Orange as my transition shade above Muse. It's kind of the same complexion as my lid, but it really allows me to soften those hard edges. And then on mobile lid, I'm using from the same Anastasia palette Tempera, which is a fair white frosted shade on the mobile lid, just about 3/4 of the actual lid I'm applying with a synthetic brush from MAC. I believe it's my 242. Due to this being a festive look, I really wanted to deepen that burgundy shade, so I'm going back into my Venice palette with Muse and just really blowing this out. I want it to be extremely holiday-y and cranberry, so I'm applying it and deepening up my outer V. On my mobile lid, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills. That's not true. I'm using my Urban Decay glitter eyeliner. Hello. I don't know, you guys, do you find this burns your lids a little bit? I'm like, Jesus. I mean, it's beautiful, but it hurts a little bit. For eyeliner today, I'm using my e.l.f. Cosmetics black gel liner. I didn't show it in the video, but it's really my go-to rather than my Inglot some days. And I'm just using my angled brush from Luxe just to apply a thick line just above where my lashes would apply, my falsies that is, because I like to hide the bands in that black liner. And then I'm just using my Maybeline Falsie Push Up, which is my absolute favorite, to prep my lashes for the falsies. And I'm going with my Lena lashes in the style Maya, which have been my go-to other than Tia. They're just so beautiful and very festive, and I just really been loving all the wears too. Let's not even lie. Alright, ladies and gents, you know that I've already microbladed my brows, so I'm really just using the spoolie to brush the hair in the direction. And I'm going with my MAC Select Cover Up Concealer in the shade NW45. I really like this concealer because I use it as almost like a transition shade just above the color shadows when I'm doing my eyeshadow looks. And then I'm using my MAC Spike Eyebrow Pencil just at the ends of my brow because I want them to flick a bit. And after I apply my lashes, sometimes you lose a little bit of that drama, so I'm applying a little bit more of that gel glitter liner. For concealer under my eyes, since I've already applied my foundation off screen, I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Concealer and the shade Deep Golden, which is a beautiful application, very moisturizing. I kind of go back and forth between this and the Tarte Shape Tape, but either way it blends out beautifully, and I'm just using a damp beauty blender to do so. Contour, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the shade Earth. It's really been my go-to contour stick for the season. I really love the red undertones, and it kind of gives me like a golden kissed halo around the perimeter of my face, and I'm applying some also along my jawline just to kind of snatch her up. I am going in with my flat kabuki top from BH Cosmetics. I love blending out this product with this brush, and especially to sink in my cheeks, as you see me doing here, and around the perimeter of my forehead. To set my under eye concealer, I'm using my Mercier's translucent setting powder. Not really baking for a long period of time, but really just making sure that concealer doesn't move throughout the day, and it helps with decreasing as well. To set the contour foundation stick, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powder in the shade Carob to really set that cream foundation in place to make sure it doesn't move throughout the day. And then using a little bit of my setting powder from MAC, which is in Deep Dark, a mineralized skin finish, to brush away the excess setting powder, but also set my entire face. For my inner liner, my lower lash line, I'm going with my NYX Jumbo Eye pencil in the shade Milk. I depotted it, that's why I'm using an eyeliner pencil. But I really like the appearance of white in the inner liner, just to kind of create a more larger eye, as well as being a festive look. I wanted to kind of be a little bit of snow princess, and I'm using the same shades that I use in my mobile lid on my lower lash line before applying my mascara. I'm using my Becca and Jaclyn Hill face palette today. For the blush, I'm using the blush that's in this kit. I don't know the name, but it's really brown girl friendly. I love it. It just gives you kind of like a kiss, a flush on your cheek. And then I'm using my Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. I mix the two and apply it on the highest points of my cheekbone, my nose, Cupid's bow, and I put a little bit on my lip just to allow the shade that I use to pop. I set my face with my Urban Decay setting powder, you guys, what am I talking about? Setting spray. And then I grab my go-to blue red, true red liquid lipstick. It's by Colored Raine. And there you have it, my holiday glam for 2016. I hope you enjoy it. If you recreate the looks, make sure you tag me on Instagram or Twitter. And until our next video, gems, shine bright. Bye.